Right now at 6, an internal investigation by Ohio State into former President Ted Carter reveals a personal and business relationship with a podcaster that the university has concluded betrayed Ohio State's values. I want to thank you for joining us tonight at 6 on the air and on the stream. I'm Jeff Hogan.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. Now, that report released today comes more than a month after Carter resigned when that inappropriate relationship was first brought to light. Carter later called it a mistake. 10 TV's Kevin Landers spent today looking into thousands of documents the university revealed just this morning.
He's live on campus right now. Kevin, you say the university wanted to question Carter about all this, but he declined.
That's right. On the advice of his attorney, Carter declined to be interviewed for that report. They also wanted to interview Chrysanthi Velachos, the podcaster, but she could not be contacted as well. Now, according to this investigation, Carter hid this relationship through personal emails.
There is just...
The Call Out podcast, hosted by Chrysanthi Velachos and taped at WOSU, was designed to help recruit and retain a veteran workforce in Ohio. Decorated veteran and Ohio State President Ted Carter, who acted as co-host.
And this big initiative is...
According to the Ohio State investigation, a witness who participated in the podcast described it as unprofessional and unengaging. The report concluded Velachos had extraordinary access to Carter. Investigators found Velachos was coming up through the garage to his office of the 5th floor at the University Square South. In addition to taking at least 5 trips with him, Velachos had at least 24 separate meetings with Carter. Witnesses stated that she met him a handful of times that were not pre-scheduled or documented. In addition to emailing his university account, Velachos communicated with Carter using his personal Gmail account.
An ethics violation is not a criminal violation.
Ethics professor Pamela C. read the investigation and found that while the university's policies were sound, there's need for improvement.
Number of people in that report that were discovered to say, I would have gone, but I was scared. I would have told, but that's my job. So there was an opportunity to stop this at a lower level, but because there was not an opportunity to make that report and make it appropriately, even anonymously, someone other than the person involved.
Carter isn't the only former OSU leader named in this investigation. The former senior vice president for administration and planning and senior advisor to Carter, Chris Gaborik, is also named several times. He resigned from that role on April 13th. The investigation found Gaborik went far beyond any other employee in supporting Carter's relationship with the podcaster. The report detailed how Gaborik drafted Velachos' idea for a pilot app which included a $20,000 university contract to be funded by private donations to the university. Professor C. agreed the university's actions against Carter were just.
He behaved inappropriately and therefore should not have been kept in that position. And at a position of that level, his responsibilities are much higher than most other people. So I think the loss of his position was appropriate in this instance.
And this investigation may not end here. Ohio State says it is sharing the details of this report with the Ohio Inspector General, the state auditor, as well as the Ohio Attorney General. Reporting live on the campus of Ohio State, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.